Hey, welcome to the series of me swapping my Mustang from a V6 to a 5-liter of the same year. Plan on making this a little bit of a series, and we'll see how many episodes we have, but there's a lot of footage of me just being a bozo, so might only be 10 minutes, who knows. But just wanted to get something out of the way first is on the GoPro shots that I had, there's a nice scratching noise on the microphone, so I might be voicing over those parts, I might not. Just deal with it, okay? Alright? Okay? Alright, anyways, enjoy. Alright, hello. This is going to be our first episode of swapping the 1994 V6 Mustang to a 5.0. Got it right there. Okay, this is where I'm going to do the voiceover. So, got the car for around $600, okay? Because the guy kind of wrecked it. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's got some Cobra wheels from a 96, I believe. It's got, oh my god, my computer's gonna blow up. But the car, to me, I think, is in pretty good condition. Besides having some little bit of rust on the driver's door and on the roof, it's in pretty good condition. The interior's not bad. The only thing really wrong with it is the guy who had it before who was driving it blew up the head gasket and then overheated it, so it warped the heads. On top of this, the guy also money shifted, I believe it was first, second, and reverse. So those gears were blown up in the transmission. So, like any sane car person, I decided to spend more money to get 2 more cylinders and put it in the car. I bought the engine from another guy who said it worked when it was inside the car, and he had all the other parts. So I bought the transmission that he rebuilt, the springs, and everything else I needed. So, this is how it went. To the passenger fender well, footwell, whatever you want to call it, and then take off the ECU and those wires. And hopefully we can just drag out the harness from the other side. Well, get back to you guys. I don't even know if this is recording. It sounds like it's recording. I'll be back, okay? So what I did is I took off the bolt there, unplugged the wire up there, and then took off the bracket that was here. Now I also took off that ground wire right there. That baby needs to be taken off because that's also hooked up to the harness. It goes up to there. Alright, I need to take my 10 mil and then boom, should come right out. We'll be back. Epic transition. Boom! Bada bing, bada boom. We kind of insane. Alright, check this out. V6 computer, it's out. Alright. Now, since we got that out, we'll see what's up next. Probably the hood. Interior on this one, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not amazing. Still got to do some stuff. There's our yeah. All right. Just took off the hood and replaced it over in the corner there. And now I'm working on getting off the fender. It's so dark. I need some light. Okay, you don't need to take out the fender. Just take out the fender liner. The reason we want to take out the liner is specific to this type of swap for 1994 to 98 Mustangs that are going to be having the 5-liter in it. there will be a little smog system there with a whole bunch of vacuum lines on the 94 and 95 located at the top of the fender well. Well, anyways, to take off the fender liner, you want to have all of those little plastic tabs out. There's a total of like 8 of them or something. Then there's 3 screws along the line of the fender itself. Another thing that you should do when you're swapping over an engine is you should label all of your wires. If this means taking a piece of tape and writing on with a Sharpie where it goes, or even just taking a picture, it really helps with the assembly phase. And finally, if you're doing any swap with a 94 to 98 V6 and hoping to swap it over to a 5.0, there's a very good website that is made by Source Code. It'll go through all the specific things you need to swap over between the cars. Some of the things you might not even think about, like the bell housing or specific oxygen sensors. I'll put the link to this website in the description of this video, but right now I am taking off the radiator. This is because the V6 one is filled with head gasket sealant. Well, I'm going to call it a day for here. Stupid clips are giving me a bad time. I already broke one of them right there. Put a little clip on it. And still got lots to do. Gotta remember where all the wiring harness goes, because it goes up through there, comes through there as well. It all comes up to the fender well there. Can't see shit. There we go, sure. There's a little grommet in that corner there. Goes up to the driver's side footwell. Anyways. Alright, I finally took off the coolant reservoir after unplugging all those stupid little clips there. Actually one of the worst things ever. And now I'm going to check for some more clips all around here. And hoses and all that, and I'll have to take that one off. And should be able to come out. So we'll see. 5-liter one is back there. It's got a big old 5-liter on it. I'm not sure if it's actually any different, but I think to be safe, we might just go with this one. Got our hose there too, which will hopefully fit into the other. Alright, now we got tons of room to hoist this baby out of here. I think our next plan of action might be to remember where all the wiring is. So we know, just for reference, so we can put our 5-liter stuff in there. Alright, stop this. Should be able to pull the sucker out, if I'm right. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, we can get this out now. Stop being a little crybaby. It's out. Alright, we're back. Just started taking up this wiring harness right here that was connected here, that originally went on the engine up by the intake. So I was trying to fiddle around with this computer right here. It's connected to the AC compressor, but tired. So for 96 to 98, you're gonna have to change out the harness that goes all the way to the fuse box. I believe this is because the 96 to 98 had the CCRM planted inside the fender, so you will have to put in a V8 one or a V6 one from a 94 or 95, or splice into your harness where it connects, and then match the 2 wires, and then I think your fuel pump will work. But if your car is a 94 or 95, you're in luck. You don't need to do anything. Also, right above at the top of the hood, left-hand side, you'll see that there's the transmission harness there. If you have a V6 that is a manual from any year, you'll be able to use it on your V8 swap. You'll just have 2 extra oxygen sensors there, and that's about it. Nothing bad about it. It works. The manual T5 from any V6 will work as well. I'm not sure if it's as strong as the V8, but it'll work. It might be the same. I'm not entirely sure. Well, that concludes this video of my engine swap series. If you liked it, stick around, give me some feedback, don't be too harsh because my little HP laptop did not like editing this. So next time hopefully it'll be a little bit finer and refined. But yeah, and if you really liked it, consider subscribing. Anyways, that's it.
You never know there's bombs below. So just amble on down, the going is great. Just pick you a 6 or a Thunderbird 8. Come try Ford, come drive a new kind of